to him. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Can spring out of defence. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Stood up well to him there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he get it through? Decent hit! Cleared away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Lee Kang-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, Red, nice interception. Threads one in. No luck with that dink over the top. Minutes till half-time. Lee Kang-in going face-to-face with his great rival. Dink through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kim Min-jae. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's got away. Lee Kang-in will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Half-time getting close now. He is through here. Oh, he's in! And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Kim Min-jae. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes? South Korea may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Succumbs to the pressure. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
South Korea making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
The attendance for
So we've reached the hour mark.
71,550.
Shoots it, hits one! And that is doing no harm at all. Running strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Palestine can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Gets into some space. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Shot a goal!
South Korea merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Can he latch on to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. In with a header! And that's caused a worry or two. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, what a ball! There's the shot! So close. But that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
90 minutes. There will now be 30
So
minutes.
90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And we are already back underway. That is good alertness. Spread out to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min. It's a throw-in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Very nicely done. Great position here. That's it for the first period of extra
Please
time.
turn your attention to the screen for
Well, we're still
information
where we
provided
started,
by
despite the best efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it. So the last chance to find a winner. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. And the flag has stayed down. Now there's a fine ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
South Korea are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rear guard. Time is getting away from them. And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hwang Hee-chan. Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter. And as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
Hello, everybody, and a quick
It has
announcement
gone the
now.
full
We would like to
distance
ask
and
you all
then
to
some.
kindly stay
It will be
seated
decided
during the match.
by
Thank
penalties.
you for your cooperation.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
No! Denied remarkably.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So, the second man in line. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So, the second man in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
South Korea from one behind.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
The third man in the queue.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
So this one to restore parity.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper. Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Palestine at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! South Korea have done it. A place in the group stage, a prize for their troubles in qualifying.
And another fantastic win for the boys today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. As you can see, we've already started here. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they've got rid. Nielsen. Oh, that's well done, really robust. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
And here's Cantona. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Cantona. That's a decent clearance. He can run onto that. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guti. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. David Villa.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream.
Cantona. Roberto Carlos. Belletti. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Roberto Carlos. Chouameni. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Griezmann, Cantona, he's in here, and the shots! Big moment, massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to...
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hello Oscar, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
That's a shade optimistic.
It's slightly.
That's well seen too. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Beckham. In with the challenge. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. Oh, super find. Great chance!
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
France with the corner, there first. Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. That has not gone well. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. Can he finish? It's a goal!
That was
2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he made... And a header! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's picked his way. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal!
nice goal, bro.
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter. And
Decent hit! In he goes again! And that's wide. Beckenbauer. Griezmann.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. David Villa. And the pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards. That's that, the end. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and...
Okay, bro, I'll make a room. Please wait 1 second. Okay, bro, join here. Nice squad, bro. Hello, bro. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's had a hit!
Wow.
Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their
Nice
reputations
start,
for
yeah.
precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Shevchenko.
That's positional gold. They utilise it.
Big header! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's chosen to go back. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Bouten. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Shevchenko. Chance! And it's there!
when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Rummenigge and it's Shevchenko. Nice sequence of passes this. Passes short and sharp. And he's found a way past. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking tidy in possession here. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi, very much a man of this moment. Cantona. Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been
Time,
indicated.
excellent interception. Messi. So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Has a shot. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant
Please make sure
if you're on the right side of it all.
Information bulletin from the regional police department.
So off we go once more. France didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi, he's having a go! Messi. Ball played for Conte. David Villa. And it's Conte. Cantona. Cantona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Cantona is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
And Messi! Turns and goes back. Messi.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, no joy this time. Dixon. And it's Vieira. Rijkaard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's Nedved. 75 minutes played. Could move up a gear here. And it's Shevchenko. Costa Curta. Van de Ven. Chouameni. Nedved. Shevchenko.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Conte. 5 minutes left on the clock. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Cantona. Cantona. He's got a side of goal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Okay, join here, bro. We'll play friendly. Yeah, bro, sure. This is my game plan. Yeah, bro, sure. This is my game plan. Okay, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm also just
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. The electric Alphonso Davies, constantly clocked amongst the world's quickest players. The very definition, Jim, of rapid.
Yeah, and it makes them a very potent weapon on the counter-attack. I think this was a game we covered, Peter, but I remember one European night in London in 2020, where his side were 2-0 up, and he went on to set up the third.
He was untouchable then, outran absolutely everyone to set up a very simple finish, about a quarter of an hour from the end, and that killed off the tie.
Yeah, he did. And the return leg in Munich was an even bigger result for his team.
Yes, 4-1, 7-1 on aggregate, the first step on an unstoppable march for Lisbon. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Okay, bro.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Kimmich.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi
It's
had it taken off him.
It's difficult to change.
Roberto Carlos.
I'll keep
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball if he can get there. Bayern has that under control.
Oh, what happening? Net connection lost.
Chouameni. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Great hit! Goal! France!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing nice and neat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos.
France really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rummenigge. Now the finish!
Yeah, Fab, bro. Yeah, tell me, bro, what?
Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Cantona. Now that's well seen too.
There will be
Messi.
1 minute added time.
Kimmich, a player who needs no introduction. Bellingham. Oh, tries a shot!
Wow.
It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. France head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. Cantona. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well cleared. Moved on forwards.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Attendance for this match was 71,649.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Belted Swan. That has been cut short. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bastoni cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gives it back. Cantona! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Belling. Really fierce, close defending. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is that. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cantona claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Children's announcement.
Cantona claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Children's announcement. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's picked out the run.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is out of play.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
It does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence.
Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Mbappe.
He's played him through.
Now it's Messi. Cleared without complication. Bayern Munich, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. So we're still where we started right now. David Villa. That's been intercepted. Cantona. Hakimi. Hakimi goes on a run down the left wing. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adams. Rice. Almost half an hour in now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. David Villa. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. Mbappe. Neymar promptly onto that, and that is that. And he skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Adams. Rodri. Van Dijk. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution for France. Number 7, David Villa. Number 13, Alessandro Bastoni. Coming on the field.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life.
He's got the shot away! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Van de Ven.
France looking to... It's Eto'o! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. No, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. Chance to finish.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Conte. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. That is good strength. Very nicely done. Has a shot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. What a throw in. And it's Messi. Oh, here's a chance!
Okay, bro.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. France finding their passes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neymar.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Rice. Mbappe. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
And now I'd just like to read out our...
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for France. Number 4, Cantona. Number 11.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Conte. Coming on the field.
And it's Messi.
Number 9.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Substitution
Strokes it
taking
back.
place.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the finish! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! And surely that has won the day!
deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Minutes in extra time is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So we have the first goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. And it's Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in space and looking for options. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Eto'o. And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing...
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
The owner of a blue car parked outside
90
the
minutes
stadium
long
gate.
gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hakimi. Beckham. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, this could be a chance. France must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
There's the hit! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Is number 20.
Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Pedri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's looking to set free a runner. Alexander-Arnold. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership.
Shapes to shoot. Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. Roberto Carlos. That has been knocked clear. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's taking no chances there. Tchouaméni. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. So, what can they make of this?
France certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Cantona. Messi. Chance here to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. Courtois is there to clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams headed to their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've...
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But What's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Bayer with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Batistuta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Eto.
France are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Dijk. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Got a shot away! Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Van de Ven. Bellingham. Mbappe. Conte proves too strong.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now the finish! And he's straight offside.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Substitution in progress.
Bayern Munich can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Roberto Carlos. Cantona.
been indicated.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Van de Ven. Fiddles it through. Batistuta. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the score.
Hello bro, welcome to the stream.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender.
Batistuta! Goal! Bayern Munich! There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Oh, sweet feet. That is hits one. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from
Roberto Carlos cuts it out.
You like the ball.
Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. And he can clear it away. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
cái tỏ ra đấy chẳng.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Thì nó càng chơi chỗ này.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Now it's Eto. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's tried one! Always going over the top. A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Oke, yang mobil Avalon nggak bisa yang
And that has put paid to that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Staff for each block.
It's a
Please
dressing
report
room
to the
that
staff room
needs
immediately.
rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. He's found a way through. Adams. Costa Curta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got a side of goal. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Messi. Now can he find a finish? And the finish! Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
The attendance for this match was
Cantona.
898.
Cantona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's alert and sharp and very well played. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it. Bayern Munich are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great hit! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. He's gone for goal! Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. That's just playing it safe and simple. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they? Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Really, you should do.
Chouameni. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
2 minutes has been
Messi
indicated.
looking to add to his goal. Now it's Batistuta looking for options for movement. And that is that. involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... France were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...
Join for a co-op.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Underway. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Driving forward.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... He's got tall! He's gone direct here. Nicely aimed pass. Foot in. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's away. Bellingham. He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cleared away. Aim forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Musiala gets it away. Messi. Cannavaro does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well read, nice interception.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo who perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham! And that's off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
De Bruyne played into space out wide. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Now it's Stoichkov. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. That looks a decent ball. And now the hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, no joy this time. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got a side of goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Guti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne, and now a sudden chance to counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van der Ven clears it away. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. That's a nicely measured pass.
Beckham, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Bruyne. Chance with a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. He's got away. Can he get it through?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's had a hit! Corner number 2 then.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And that